Hello, everyone. Today is Monday, January 24th, 2022. The U.S. pressures Equatorial Guinea to reject the installation of a Chinese military base in the country. This article is taken from Guinea Info Market. Guinea Info Market. The head of the United States Army Africa Command, AFRICOM, General Stephen Townsend, has confirmed that China is negotiating with Equatorial Guinea the installation of a military base in the African country. We are not asking Equatorial Guinea to choose between China and us. What we are asking is that you take into account your other international partners and their concerns, because a Chinese military base in Equatorial Guinea is of great concern to the United States and its allies, Townsend said in an interview with Voice of America. The general thus confirms information released for the first time in December by the Wall Street Journal, in which U.S. security sources openly suspected that China had chosen the African country as the setting for its first permanent military presence in the Atlantic Ocean. In fact, and according to the media sources, the United States top deputy national security advisor, John Feiner, visited Equatorial Guinea on October to persuade the country's president, Teodoro Obiang Nguema Basogo, as well as his son and heir apparent, Vice President Teodoro Nguema Obiang Mangwe, known as Teodorin, to reject China's proposals. It is clear that China has a plan, and it is to aspire to a military base on the Atlantic coast of Africa. They have deposited tokens from Namibia to Mauritania, but we believe that the option with the most traction is that of Equatorial Guinea, declared the general, who added that their African neighbors are very concerned about that. The soldier also confirmed contacts in this regard with the Equatorial Guinean government without giving further details. And I remember reading another article about the reason why the Chinese are keen on Equatorial Guinea, but also Namibia, because they're on the Atlantic coast, and that gives them closer access to the United States. And in case you didn't know, and when it comes to military strategy and so forth, the more areas that you're in as a military, the easier it is for you to ship your materiel, that is your military equipment, and your troops. And you also have all of your stuff there, your bombs, your missiles, etc. So that's the reason why they want to be on the Atlantic Ocean, and they're already, from what I understand, on somewhere I think in the Horn of Africa, and of course they want to be, if they're not already there, on the Indian Ocean. But this is prime real estate for them. But the article also said that they're looking for a partner on the west coast of Africa that will give them stability, that will allow them to stay in their country for a very long time. Because you have some countries that are not as stable as others, or that don't have as good relations with the Chinese government. So that's why, according to this article, they're looking at Equatorial Guinea, and they also said Namibia. So obviously the Chinese have good relations with these countries. But to put it bluntly and briefly, we need to, as Africans, I do not approve of us having foreign military bases. I don't care who they are. They don't belong on the African continent, because as soon as you allow that, I was in the Army for 20 years, and I've been stationed all overseas. So I know what I'm talking about. As soon as you let these people, these militaries on your land, and these are the only reason why they're on your land is because they have stronger militaries than you do, and they have stronger economies and governments than you do, so they can boss you around once they get on your land. It's hard to get rid of them. So better to not let them on your land in the first place.